Welcome to a new episode of the 90s Metal Gamer, where we stay hydrated and play video games. I'm not really a big fan of GameStop, but every once in a while, I'll get a wild hair and I'll shop there because they have some really good sales. This time around, it was buy two, get one free. And I also bought some stuff from eBay. Let's check out what I got. Let's get started.
And then the Lord said,
I want to see your tiny head.
This first package is from GameStop, and already I am not liking it. I have a generic case with generic cover art, and I really should not expect anything less from GameStop. This first game here is The Witcher 3 for the Xbox One. I've heard so many good things about it, but yet I have never played this game. So I figured, why not? I will give it a shot. I'm sure I can find the original cover art and case on eBay somewhere. This next game here is Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It is a remaster of the game by the same name that was released in 2003. And based on the reviews that I've been reading about it, it is a really good game. And I'm probably going to give this game a review here in the future. Stay tuned for that. GameStop got this one right, and they sent me the original case with the original cover art. Thumbs up for that. The Last of Us Part 1 is a game that I have heard so many good things about. It was originally released on the PS3, remastered for the PS4, and remastered again for the PS5. And from what I understand, the PS5 is the most beautiful out of all three of them. This game is definitely getting a review. This next package is the one that came from eBay. I thought I was going to have to cut this package open with my knife, but that's when I saw a pull tab that just opens the package immediately. Don't worry, knife. We'll get our chance. I bought this game from an eBay user named Play Then Sell. His store has relatively low prices, which I really like, and this one even came with some stickers. Thumbs up for that. I even liked that this game came with plastic wrap around it. It makes me feel like this game is brand new. Well, it is to me. Kind of. This is a combo pack game. It has Gears of War and Rare Replay. I've had Rare Replay for my Xbox One previously, but for whatever reason, I got rid of it. And I've never played a Gears of War game my entire gaming life. I'm looking forward to this one. I legitimately believe both games were on one disc. I didn't know they were stacked on each other. You saw what Gears of War looked like, now let's take a look at Rare Replay. I don't think my Xbox One is going to have any trouble playing these games. Well, maybe except The Last of Us, obviously. Alright, now that we have unwrapped all these games, let's test them out and see if they work. Coming up first, we're going to test out The Last of Us Part 1 for the PS5, and this is going to take a while to install because, well, all games these days require to download and install. And because I only have so much space on my camera's SD card, I'm going to go ahead and cut out all the excess stuff that you do not want to see. I really do miss the days where you could just put in a game and instantly start playing. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old. As a matter of fact, I know I'm getting old. I have not yet watched the show for this game, but it is on my watch list, and I'm using every ounce of strength in me to not watch the show because I want to play the game first. I don't want to spoil it for myself. Nonetheless, The Last of Us Part 1 works great with no issues. I'm adding it to my playlist, and I will be making a review video about it. Number next one is The Witcher 3 for the Xbox One, and obviously we're going to need to use our fat boy Xbox One. I'm curious though, for everyone that has the second generation Xbox One, what's it like? Is it faster? What's the difference between the OG Xbox One and the Xbox One S or X? Let me know in the comments, please. Once again, the game has to download, install, and update. I cannot stand this, and the Xbox One takes significantly longer than the PS5. So I just cut out all the unnecessary nonsense and get straight to the meat and potatoes of all this. The Witcher 3 seems to be working great with no issues. He gets a thumbs up from me. Number next one is SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. And once again, it has to download, install, and update. So once again, I'm just gonna skip all this. Insert here my traditional rant about how video games just aren't they used to be, blah blah blah. Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, I'm old. The internet gives this game a relatively high score, so I think this game is worth reviewing. Although I really should broaden my horizons a little bit more and review some bad games, like Sonic 06. We hate this game. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom seems to be working great with no issues. It gets a thumbs up from me. Coming up next is Rare Replay. This game took the longest to download, install, and update, and it took up the most space on my hard drive on the Xbox. So I had to delete some games to make sure this was installed properly. And because it has to download, install, and update, we're going to come back to this once it's done. Okay, so it wasn't fully done installing all the games on there, but that is okay because there's only one game that I wanted to play. Moreover, I was starting to lose daylight that was coming into the house, so I had to wrap up this recording fairly quickly. And you may already know what game that I was looking for. It is the game that undoubtedly tainted every millennial's sense of humor. That is right, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Like I said before, I've had this game previously, so it picked up exactly where I left off when I stopped playing this game. Rare Replay seems to be working good with no issues, so it gets a thumbs up from me. The last game that we gotta test out is Gears of War. You already know what I'm about to say. This game has to download, install, and update before it can play anything. So we're just gonna skip all this and get right to the meat and potatoes. Insert another rant about how video games just aren't the same anymore, blah blah blah. You know the drill.
Let's go.
Gears of War seems to be working great with no issues. Thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I love y'all. Stay hydrated. And I'll catch y'all in my next video.